Hi there, everyone. Carla from Industry Connect here. Today, I've got the pleasure to sit down with Amit Goyal, and Amit has just secured himself a role as a data analyst. Now, Amit is from Wellington, New Zealand, and I just want to thank you, Amit, for your time today, and also congratulations from all of us here at Industry Connect and MVP Studio for your new role.
Thank you very much, Carla. Thank you.
Fantastic. So let's start off at the beginning, because it's a good place to start, right? Tell us a little bit about a backstory. Like, did you have a IT background? Did you have experience in this field before coming to Industry Connect? Tell us a little bit about that.
No, my background is, well, I've done mechanical engineering as my bachelor's degree. And I have about 9 years experience in the same industry or similar industry, not exactly the same, but they still do kind of engineering stuff. And then after during these lockdowns, I felt that these jobs in mechanical engineering cannot be done over like remotely. So when I realized it is dangerous, like you can lose the jobs anytime. And whereas my wife was in IT, so I looked at her, and she was working from home like normal. So that's what basically that's one of the reasons motivated me to come to the IT industry.
Wow, hey, that's good that you got a wife that's in the IT industry. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bet you she was a big help for you to actually help you through some things.
Not really, because she is a test analyst and she has no idea about data analyst or data thing at all. I tried to ask her a few questions, to be honest, but she didn't know, so I have to figure everything out by myself or from Industry Connect.
Wow, well you well done, and what a team you and your wife make. Test analyst and data analyst. You two. That's awesome. So how did you come across Industry Connect? How did you find out about us?
It's a funny story and a long one too. I don't know where to start.
Okay, you can make it short.
To be honest, I found out Industry Connect way back. And at that point, I was doing my normal engineering job, and also I was doing Uber as well, along with my engineering job, because my wife was not working at that point. And when I find out about Industry Connect, so basically, I was talking to this random guy. We were waiting at this at some restaurant to pick up Uber Eats, and he was Uber driver as well. So he told me about Industry Connect, and then when I came home, and I told my wife about Industry Connect. So she did basically join the Industry Connect before me. Yeah, because. Why she wasn't getting a job? Because obviously, she had to study. She is bachelor's and master's in computers. The only thing she was lacking was experience. So when Industry Connect, or I should say MVP Studios, provided her the internship, that was really easy. And after that, she got a job, and after that, I obviously have seen Industry Connect working, it works. So, so it was easy for me. It was easy decision for me to make, basically.
Awesome. Well, that's a great story. I love it. Absolutely love it. Uber driver told you about Industry Connect.
Yes,
awesome.
Yes.
And then it was your wife first, and then you. There you go. So when you have your children, you can just send them over to us.
Working on it.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit, during the 6-week job ready program, the BI data analyst that you did with us, how did you find doing it remotely via Zoom and, with the tutor and the participants? And also tell us a little bit about what you gained during that 6 weeks.
It was very smooth journey. I did not expect it to be this smooth. I had my doubts and my questions, to be honest, at the start, to do study and the internship, online. But the way it has been laid out, or the way the whole program has been designed, it's fantastic. It has next to no flaws, basically. Everything is very, very nice. There was a pleasant surprise as well, to be honest, at Industry Connect, that I thought I'm only going to learn about IT, but there are other team meetings which we do, which not only develop me in as professionally, but personal growth as well. For example, team B sessions,
Oh,
life skill
yes.
sessions. So,
Yeah. So everyone
these
that's
are,
listening to this, what Amit's talking about are there's workshops that Industry Connect sponsor when you go over to the internship. So these are extras. So it grows you in a lot of different areas, confidence, how to write CVs, etc., life skills that you take with you right through life. So it's not just learn technical, do technical, that's it. So that's good.
yeah, and I love that. That thing about Industry Connect. It develops you, as a whole person, and not just as just one IT guy or something. What I take from industry, from this whole experience, I think a lot. First of all, I have a comfort now working from home because Industry Connect have to teach me how it can be done, and it can be done very well. And obviously, all the sessions I have attended at Industry Connect about all the skills, whether it can be presentation skills, personal skills, leadership skills. Definitely they're going to stay with me for a long time, and I will try to improve them.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. So, how did you find the tutors? Because everyone that's listening, our tutors are not just, lecturers like at a university. They're actually working full time in the industry. So they bring a lot of experience, different ways to explain things, which is in a more of a fuller sense and real world stuff. So how did you find the tutors?
I think it couldn't have been better than this. If you would have chosen a tutor from, let's say, a university, out of university, maybe that wouldn't have made this a bigger impact. But because they are IT professionals, they have their own full-time professional job going on right now. I think that's what makes them different. What it does, they bring in their real-world experience, which a tutor, a generic tutor cannot give you. So they can tell you the problems, tips and tricks sometimes, if they have any, how to solve a problem, what's the approach should be. So I think it's a great idea, and that's why it makes this whole course very very successful.
Fantastic. Hey, tell us a little bit. I know, there's always, and this is why I say to everyone, there's always going to be, when you transition from the knowledge side of things, which is your 6-week job ready program, you go over to the internship. How did you find that transition from the program into the internship with MVP Studio?
And I would think, for me personally, I think it was a big jump, but it wasn't like it cannot be achievable. It was achievable, and the only way to achieve that, if you're doing everything you have been taught during your lectures or during your classes, if you're practicing those after the lectures. So it's not only if tutors are teaching you something in a 2-hour session, and after that you're not putting your effort into it after that, then it probably can be difficult. But if you are investing your time into it a little bit, all the assignments or tasks you've been given, then the transitions over to the task we've been given in the internship, I think it is fairly smoothly. Like there are some blocks, some roadblocks, but I think they meant to be there, and that's how those tasks have been designed in the internship, so we can learn and grow from those basically roadblocks.
Exactly, and you're going to find that's going to happen in a real job.
Absolutely, that's right.
You're going to have that. You're going to be it, and you'll stand up and just say, "Hey,
yeah,
got a bit of a obstacle I'm just trying to overcome here," and share that. So it is a real world how what you and how you work of application of knowledge into the internship actually helps you realize what you are going to or could be facing out there in the world when you get your job.
That's right.
Yeah. So what would you say would be the highlights in the internship? I know you just touched on some workshops before. So what workshops, or what would you say were the highlights in your internship?
I think there's a lot, to be honest. Like every single session, first of all, it's helpful. There is nothing which I can say, if that session wouldn't be there, it will be okay. I think the best part, if I talk about the best part, is tech chit chat session. I think
yes,
to be honest, they needs to be longer. Every time I feel, when I go in those sessions, I feel they are very short. They have to be long because you gain and learn so much in those sessions, and especially the trainer in those sessions, Marcius, our trainers, because it's BI. He is great. He is like he's very informative. He has a lot of knowledge. And he's up to date with the new technology. He has basically the other day discussed a topic which is like latest. It hasn't been developed in the market yet. Like it's coming, and he was talking about it. That's how up to date he's with all the information, new technology coming into the market. It's just great. I think that's one of the best thing I've seen anywhere, like take chit chat sessions. And the good thing is these sessions are like different for every field in IT. For example, they have a different for BI, and then different session for test analyst and BI developers. Not BI developers, only developers.
Software developers.
Yes.
That's good. I want to pass that on to Marcius as well, that what you've said, because sometimes they don't hear this, that what they're giving out, that there's a lot of value in there. So I'm going to pass it on. Thank you for that. Last but not least, what would you say to someone, or what advice or what tips would you give someone that's finding it hard to get their foot into the IT software market?
Honestly, I think I've covered this before. Like joining an industry connect is one thing, because joining the industry connect does not guarantee each and everyone that they will get a job, unless obviously they are not putting their a little bit effort into it. If they are not studying, if they are not listening to the lectures, or they are not attending the lectures, if they are not coming into the sessions in the internship, it's even if you join the industry connect, it's not going to help you. Like in the industry connect, when you join, you've been given a login, and that login page there are KPIs. Work on those KPIs as well. Like that's the way. That is like that connect as your checklist for the job. If you have checked all of those KPIs, there is pretty much guarantee that you're going to get a job. So if join the industry connect, put some effort, invest some time, and follow that KPI list, and that can guarantee for you for the success and for the job.
I mean, and I put a post up the other day, and I said, our process, if the process is great, but you've got to work the process.
That's right.
You can't. It's just the same with everything. You can't just like join a gym and just. That's all you do. You've got to go in there and work, So, thank you so much for that, Amit. Thank you for sharing your journey and everything. And hey, what an awesome team you and your wife going to make.
I hope so.
That's fantastic. Well, all the best from all of us here at Industry Connect and the team at MVP Studio in your career. And you've got to keep in touch with us. Do not be a stranger. When you join us, you're with us for live Industry Connect and MVP Studio. So, always reach out to us if you need any help as well. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much, Carla.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, everyone. Well, I'll be back interviewing someone else next time. So have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you're coming in and watching this in the world. Bye.